what do we need to do first? Yup. We got to prep her, you guys. We got to do it. We can't skip this step. It's the most important step. But if you know me at all, you know how much I hate this part. So I figured out a way to make it so easy. No muss, no fuss. And we're going to do it right here in my living room, totally safe with no extra cleanup. Do you believe me? Watch and learn. These are the only products you are going to need to prep at least 99.999% of all the pieces that you will find. Number one, first step prep. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First step prep. Y'all, if you haven't seen any of my videos on using this and the magic of this, you can go find them all. You can see how well it cleans, it deglosses, and the best part is it can etch the paint on a surface. So if you're trying to repaint something that somebody else painted, maybe it wasn't your color, it wasn't your vibe, you can use this on top and your layer will stick to that layer. All right, so first step prep. I like to apply it with a little sea sponge, and then I have a little plastic bag that I put it in because I always pour out too much. The next thing, just have a rag handy. For what? I don't know. You just always need a rag. Just always have a rag. Have rags. Gloves. Do you need the gloves? I like to use gloves when I'm using first step prep. This stuff is strong. It's not going to burn you or anything crazy like that. But, you know, safety first, or at least third. Hold on. Last thing, your cleaner of choice. So this piece is pretty dusty. It's got cobwebs. It's kind of messy. I don't want to waste this good stuff just getting the dirt off. So a lot of times I will use Crud Cutter. I will use Simple Green. I don't even know what kind of all-purpose cleaner I have in here because it doesn't matter. I'm just going to use my rag and my cleaner. I'm going to get the first layer of grime off. Then we're going to go back with first step prep. We're going to get in all the nooks and crannies, and we're going to kind of look for any issues we may have with our piece. We're not going to spend too long in fix-it mode, but we're going to make some notes as we go and see if there's anything we might want to fix up along the way. I forgot just one step. I like to take the drawers out, and if you have a vacuum cleaner nearby with an easy hose attachment, that's the best way to get out all that dust or any cobwebs that might be in there and get that first layer off. So if you have it, if not, just wipe it clean, but I like to take the drawers out first, and that also gives me an opportunity to check to make sure the drawers slide easily. And if they don't, I have a tip for you. Quick tip. We are ready for the fun part. So I'm just taking my sea sponge. I'm pouring a little in here. Spilled a little. It's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. I told you I was going to ruin my shirt. It was so dry that it just like fell off of it. Okay, there you go. It's just a cleaner. It's not going to hurt anything, but it'll suds up a little bit, and we're just going to go over everything, and you do not need to rinse. You don't need to rinse. Rinse your hair, but you don't need to rinse. I did notice while I was cleaning that there were a few veneer spots that were a little loose. I'm going to glue those back on. There is some missing veneer. I might Bondo those. And the drawers were a little hard to move in and out. Y'all, get a wax candle or some soap and rub it on all the joints and then try it again. Those are my quick tips just to get us on to the next step. So get it. First step, second step. Anyway. All right. I'll meet you back in the next video. We're going to start painting.